Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi guys, so here I want to make a video about globalization. Examples of globalization, various fields of life. The term globalization is no longer strange to be discussed in various fields. Globalization is a process of spreading new elements concerning information worldwide through print and electronic media. The positive impact of globalization, including the ease of obtaining information and knowledge, as well as increasing productivity. Globalization can be seen in various areas of life, starting from culture, economy, politics, to science and technology. Science and technology. Example of economic globalization. Economic globalization is the integration of production, consumption, consumption and investment economic activities between countries in the world or the entry of a country's economy into a global and more open world without an territorial or territorial boundaries between countries. Examples of globalization in the economic field are purchase goods using a credit card or bank account, uh, doing buying and selling online through e-commerce, pay for item purchased with a digital wallet application, buy your elec- electricity and water bills online. Export and import activities from one country to another become easier. The, the existence of cooperation in the economic field by the countries of the world. Uh, the existence of a free trade policy that facilitates international transactions. uh, money for the money for a product enter the domestic market. Um, Number one, economic globalization in production. An example of economic globalization in the field of production. For example, wedding dresses made in Indonesia, but the raw materials are from India. The the button the button and jewel jewelry are from Hong Kong, while the design are by French designer. This shows the result of global cooperation in the field of production. Number two, economic globalization in the investment sector. For example, an entrepreneur entrepreneur in the era of globalization has the freedom to invest and set up companies in various countries. Japanese entrepreneurs can set up a Toyota car factory in uh, set up a Toyota car factory in Indonesia as well as Indonesian and entrepreneurs who are allowed to set up a rotten crab factory in the Netherlands. Number three, analyze economic globalization in the consumption sector. Globalization in the consumption sector is marked by the emergence of a world free trade organization, namely that consumer goods from one country are free to enter another country without protection and restriction and are free from import duties or import. An example of the globalization of consumption is fast food outlets such as McDonald's. The outlets are spread across various countries and have the same menu. The menu was created by the company with the same recipe. This shows that the world is becoming one global. Uh, there's a little extra from me. Examples of political globalization. Um, Political globalization opens open up op- opportunities for Indonesia to cooperate with world countries. Examples of political globalization include: 1. Uphold democratic values. 2. Expand and and enhance international relations and cooperation. 3. Active participation in international politics to achieve world peace. And last, the formation of an international organization. There are there are many international organizations whose members are countries in the world. For example, the United Nations (UN). Okay, that's all from me. Sorry if there are any mistake. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye.